Hey everyone, my name is Josh Kroenke. Yeah, just like the owner of the Denver Nuggets. But I'm not into basketball or management, and I'm definitely not a billionaire. What I do know is cars, and that's exactly what I talk about on this channel. Alright, enough with the intro. Let's get into today's topic.
Vieira Rodriguez updated, May 16, 2024, 13:08 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time published, February 26, 2021, 17:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Power steering or hydraulic steering is a fundamental element to ensure the proper functioning and safety of any vehicle. It is responsible for transmitting precision and a smooth feeling to the driver, and makes maneuvering easier and more comfortable for all passengers. Let's see here why power steering is important in the car and how to take care of it. Without power steering, driving any vehicle, especially at low speeds, would be a very heavy task, as the steering wheel would be too hard to turn. It would be very complex and difficult to try to park or maneuver in tight spaces would be nearly impossible. How does power steering work and why is it important? Power steering failures, the symptoms. How does power steering work and why is it important? Power steering is a system that reduces the force, torque, that the driver has to exert on the steering wheel of a car to make the steering move. The aim is to help the steering operator overcome this force. The physical principle behind the system comes from the result of the force to be exerted by the driver plus that applied by the steering assistance itself, which are equal to that of the wheel alignment. Hydraulic steering was used in almost all vehicles until the year 2000. It works with a hydraulic pump that supplies a volumetric flow with specific hydraulic fluid for it to work properly. The hydraulic fluid had to be replaced from time to time. Today, most modern vehicles use electric power steering, EPS, which in addition to making the steering wheel turn smoothly provides other benefits such as reducing fuel consumption, since the electric motor only consumes energy when necessary, and eliminating hydraulic fluid maintenance. Unlike hydraulic steering, the EPD works with an electric motor that draws power from the vehicle system to provide steering assistance. We should always have any type of steering working properly and repair any malfunctions immediately and prevent the failure from becoming larger and more costly. Power steering failures, the symptoms. If the steering breaks down or gets out of adjustment, it will start making noises when turning the steering wheel, and the most advisable thing to do is to take it to a trusted mechanic to have it repaired. Here is a list of noises that the steering may make when it malfunctions. Grunting noise when turning the steering wheel. Dry noise when turning the steering wheel. Vibration when turning the steering wheel. Clacking of the steering. Creaking sound when turning the steering wheel. High-pitched sound when turning the steering wheel to both sides. Friction when turning the steering wheel. Clacking noise when turning the steering wheel. You may be interested in faults that indicate that the steering is broken. Power steering lock light on the dashboard, what it means. Why the steering wheel does not return to its position. What happens if you put too much fluid in the power steering of your car. Photo. Unsplasher in the power steering system. What are the symptoms of air in the power steering system? In conclusion, power steering plays a crucial role in enhancing the driving experience by providing ease of maneuverability and improved control. It significantly reduces the physical effort required to steer, making it especially beneficial in tight spaces and during low-speed driving. Additionally, power steering contributes to overall safety by allowing for quicker and more precise responses to road conditions. As we've explored, the advantages of power steering are clear, making it an essential feature in modern vehicles. Thank you for watching, and drive safely.